Hey, what's up, guys? Carlo here with another copywriting training. Have you ever done an amazing offer, an amazing copy, but no one ever remembers it? People get bored and just scroll down. Has this ever happened to you that you feel that your offer is not interested enough? Like, why is it that people just can watch movies for hours and hours, but they can't read even a single post from your company, from your business? Today I'm gonna tell you exactly how to fix that and how can you start telling stories. Why storytelling is the most powerful thing you can do is that we are wired for it. Like hundreds of years ago, when there wasn't paper, people used to tell stories in order to remember things, in order to remember facts, to remember things in order to survive. So you needed to tell a story to your tribe in order to tell them, like, hey, there's a lake there and there's water, but there's also tigers. So you need to tell them, like, how do they get there, right? So you tell them those stories, and stories is how information got transmitted for years and years in humanity. So we are wired for it. Like, our brains work exactly to hear stories. That's why you get so entertained in a movie. A movie is a roller coaster of emotions. You are always so into the movie that you even feel the stuff, right? But there's other things that you maybe wonder, like, oh, this is not so interesting. Why? Because they're not using storytelling. So the first step that you need to understand is who is the hero in this story and who is the master, right? You need to tell a story about someone that has a problem and then does something, your product, and then has the pleasure, right? Has all those benefits that your audience want. So firstly, you need to know what is the pains, what is the situation your audience is right now. For instance, in this video, I'm talking about the pain of not being memorable, of just falling in the social media void and no one ever listening to you because your copy it's boring, because your emails are boring, your conversions are really low, and people are just not listening. You can't grow your audience, right? Which equals less money. So that's the pain that I'm talking to you right now. And the pleasure, it's basically having more conversions, people more interest, growing your audience, growing your business, having your own story, and increasing the engagement of your audience, right? Like, who doesn't want that? So you need to know exactly what is the pain, what is the pleasure, which I told you right now about yourself right now, okay? But now a lot of people use this hero's journey structure in order to tell stories, which is basically taking a character and getting him from one point to another, right? Some qualities that you could give to this hero that are really good is getting the person that has the worst odds against them, right? Like the person that just is just so hard for them to get the thing, because in that way people are gonna resonate and be like, okay, he deserves to win, right? Like, we want him to win because it's such a long way and it's amazing, right? Like, how could he made that thing, okay? And also that he deserves it, that you say, like, okay, that person deserves to win. And the stories, another thing, guys, really important, is to attack any primal instincts. What is this? The primal instincts are those like hunger, procreation, defending a loved one, all these things that are related to primal instincts for a human being. So for instance, we're talking about not getting your audience, right? Like, not telling a good story. That means you're gonna have less money, which means less food, right? Less power to get more food. So it's attacking some primal instincts. The thing about the hero and the master is to realize who is actually the hero and who is the master. If you get copy and you see Number one tip of copywriting is stop talking about yourself, right? Stop talking about you and start telling people what are they gonna get, right? So in this case, the hero is your audience. You need to take them from point A to point B, and that your product is exactly the one that's gonna give them that result. So, and you are the master, right? Like right now, I am the master. I'm taking you from a place where no one engaged with your content and getting you in a place where people engage, with people understand and remember your brand, remember your business. So you need to understand that you are the master and the audience is the hero. You need to tell the story as they are the hero, as you guys are the heroes, and I'm getting you through all of that journey. One important thing here is that people make up their decision really quick and really early in the story. So you need to make sure to give them a reason why. Why should they listen to you, and what are they gonna get at the beginning? So tell them, future pace them, and tell them like your life could look like this, and then give them your business, your offer, whatever you're telling people. So tell a story, make up a character, which is the audience. Tell them where are they right now and where they want to be, and then just at the end tell them what is your product and what is your offer and what is the first step they need to take. Make sure that the first step is small, right? This is a step. You're not gonna tell them, like, for example, if you want to build a personal brand, you need to post twice a day in your content and master Photoshop and do these things. Just tell them like, hey man, do your first post. Grab this and do your first post. Or let's say that you're getting your first client and you're doing copywriting. Tell them, post this letter, this template into your social media and tell people like, hey, I will do a sales page for $100. So that's a small step, and they can get a huge win, and then they're gonna make the next and the next step. So here is the formula. Tell people why they should listen to you. Future pace it. Tell them how is their life gonna look like, and then connect those 2 points with your product and with your service. So people make up their mind at the beginning in a positive way. Tell them the benefit first, not the product. Just future pace it. That's really important. You need to tell people they are the heroes and you are the master, that you're guiding them through the road, and give them some simple steps they can take right now. So start telling stories, guys. It's not complex. I know at the beginning we think like, man, I'm not a writer, I don't know how to write, but basically you just need to talk less about you, talk about the audience. Find the pain, find the pleasure that they want, give them that. Tell them, okay, you're exactly right now in this pain and you want to be in this pleasure. And this is how my product is gonna take you from point A to point B. It's just tell them a quick story. It doesn't have to even be a story about yourself. If you're writing emails or any other type of copy, you could start telling stories about you so they relate to it, right? So you put yourself in pain position and then you future pace it as what happens in the future, and then the bridge, what did you did to achieve that. So let's say, to wrap this up, guys, let's say that you're gonna tell people how to do 100K. And if you start the story like, yes, I started doing this, and then I had these steps, and then I got to 100K, and that's it. It's gonna be really boring. So you need to firstly tell people like, I was broke, I had nothing, I barely have a laptop, and I had so much pressure from my family telling that I need to do something for my life. Then I achieved, then one day I finally woke up. I was so proud after doing all that pain, going through all that journey. I achieved my 100K, and now people is having a lot of attention. And then you tell them the steps that I took to achieve this were this, or this. Or you can also tell people like, Yes, I opened up my eyes, I saw my account, finally 100k, and I achieved all my dreams were achieved, and these things, all the things that they want. And then out of nowhere tell them like, okay, connected obviously, and then tell them, who could have told like 3 months ago, 3 months before that, I was just broke, sad, I didn't have a passion, I didn't knew what to do with my life. And then tell them the answer, right? Don't tell the answer right away, just build it up, build the emotion, give them a why first, a purpose. Why should they listen to this? What are they gonna get? And then that. So it doesn't have to be hard. Storytelling is not hard at all. You just basically need to know what is the pain, what is the pleasure, who's the hero in the story, and that you are the master, that you are guiding people out. Stop talking about you so much and start talking about what are they gonna get. Okay, I hope this works. You can apply it right now in any type of copy. If you want to see more of these free trainings in the future, subscribe down below. Look for the Instagram posts that are daily, quick, and digestible. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.